Hello students. We are nowadays doing the writing section of English, and into that I am doing particularly letter writing. We have already done three types of letters: letter to editor, placement of order, and yesterday I explained you inquiry letter. Though I got two response of the students saying that ma'am, we could not understand letter of inquiry, we could not understand what to write into it. So children, I want to suggest that I am always sending a PDF along with my video. In that PDF, I am sending you the format also. I am sending you one example also, and also I am attaching that what is to be written into first paragraph, second paragraph and third paragraph. Because I got response of two students, so this becomes my duty that I must explain that again to you. Children, in the letter of inquiry, the first thing you have to write is that how you came to know about that organization, who are you, and what do you want to know. This come into first paragraph. I have also given example, as this is with the reference to the advertisement in the newspaper dated so and so regarding your whatever organization you're talking about. फिर आप you'll write about yourself that you're a student of class 12th, you want to seek information about so and so course. Suppose आपको एक let us give an example. You've seen an advertisement, आपने एक advertisement देखा जिसमें spoken English लिखा हुआ है और आप गर्मियों की छुट्टी में you want to do that course. तो आप क्या लिखेंगे अब? Letter of inquiry to know more details about it. So this is with the reference to your advertisement in Times of India dated itna about English speaker spoken course. I am a student of class 12 and want to participate in this course. For that I want to know the following things. ये आपका first para हो गया. Now while talking about the second paragraph, as I've already told you, you will be asking 5 questions related to that course. आप क्या पूछ सकते हैं? आप पूछेंगे ड्यूरेशन ऑफ द कोर्स, आप पूछेंगे चार्जेस ऑफ द कोर्स, आप टाइमिंग ऑफ द कोर्स, स्टार्टिंग डेट ऑफ द बैच, ट्रांसपोर्ट फैसिलिटी, स्टडी मटेरियल, इन सब का यू कैन आस्क द क्वेश्चंस रिलेटेड टू दीज. एंड देन इन द लास्ट पैराग्राफ, if you see in the PDF, I have written that last paragraph. You can copy the same. The third paragraph would remain same into all the questions. And that completes your inquiry letter. I hope now it has become more clear to you. I have given 2 questions also yesterday to you, and I must assure you that whenever we will be face to face in the school, I'll definitely check your notebooks and I'll see the homework. Don't forget this, that even I am keeping a record that at what date what homework has been sent by me. Date wise I'll check that. Now moving forward, children, today we will do job application. The most important part of the writing section is that this is one section which is very practical into your life, children. Whenever in your life you will going to apply for any job, you have to write a job application. अभी तक हमने इंक्वायरी लेटर लिखा, बहुत एप्लीकेबल है, कभी ना कभी कुछ ना कुछ जानने की ज़रूरत होती है, आना चाहिए लिखना. लेटर टू एडिटर लिखा, sometime you feel yourself pain due to certain issues of the society, you want to write that. आपने प्लेसमेंट ऑफ ऑर्डर लिखा, सम ऑफ यू विल बिकम गुड बिजनेसमैन टुमारो, सो यू मस्ट नो हाउ टू राइट दैट. नाउ जॉब एप्लीकेशन, वन लेटर which I am going to explain you is almost 100% of you would some time in your life definitely apply that letter, which can be written in the exactly same manner which I am going to teach you today. So here comes my magic board. Job application. again I'm explaining बच्चे that whenever you apply for any particular job, whether the job is of receptionist, whether the job is of teacher, whether the job is of manager, whether the job is of doctor, whenever you are applying for a job, you have to write a job application, and that is called this, which I'm going to explain you today. As I've already told you that the format of all the formal letters remains same. So in the same manner, the first thing would come as the sender's address. 3 lines, you have to remember that sender's address has to be written into 3 lines. If it is not given in the question, you will create that address and write, because you are the sender of the address. Then leaving a line, this line which I am drawing always, this shows that you have to leave a line. Leaving a line, you will write date 21st April, and then you put a comma here, and then you write 2020. Into the same format you will be writing date. Don't put in slash, that's wrong format. Then again leaving a line, I have again drawn a line, again leave a line, and then write receiver's address. Receiver is the person to whom you are writing, जिसको आप लेटर लिख रहे हैं, जो लेटर को रिसीव करेगा वो लेटर का रिसीवर है. तो रिसीवर कैन बी a principal also, can be the manager of the company also, can be dean also, fine, sometimes can be CEO also. That depends to whom you are writing. The first thing would come into receiver's address, the post of the person, then the name of the organization, then the name of the city. Let us take an example. आज the PDF which I am going to attach, even that PDF I have attached the same example. Suppose you are writing a job application for a receptionist. Then what will be the receiver's address? You are applying into a school for the job of a reception. You will write the principal, name of the school, name of the city. या फिर let us take another example. You are applying as a clerk in the same school. Address would remain same. You are applying teacher, same would remain. But when you apply, suppose you are applying as a sales manager somewhere, then what would come? The CEO, name of the company, and name of the city. Clear? Then coming up to the next is salutation. What is salutation? The word of respect. That can be sir, comma, madam. Coming up to the next, that is subject. The subject would remain same for writing any job application, and that would be application for the post of dash, whatever the post is. Application for the post of a teacher, application for the post of a manager, application for the post of a clerk, that would come. I hope it is clear, children. Now, as we were writing the letters earlier, in the same manner, even this letter would be written into 3 paragraphs. Para 1. Though in the PDF, आप देखेंगे that second page of the PDF shows you some examples. There are 3-4 ways of beginning with the letter. Any way you can opt for, but I will explain you that what is to be written into first paragraph. You will write in the first paragraph कहाँ से पता चला उस जॉब के बारे में. कहीं से तो पता चला होगा. हम ऐसा अज्यूम करते हैं because it's a formal letter. We always assume that we came to know about the particular post from a newspaper. अभी एक और टॉपिक होगा राइटिंग सेक्शन में, दैट इज एडवर्टाइजमेंट. आप यू सी सो मेनी एडवर्टाइजमेंट इनटू द न्यूज़पेपर, एंड वन ऑफ द एडवर्टाइजमेंट इज रिलेटेड टू द अवेलेबल जॉब्स या जॉब वैकेंट. सो हम अज्यूम करते हैं कि हमने वहाँ से देखा, हमें पता चला, तो वी व्हाट डू वी राइट? दिस इज विद द रेफरेंस टू द एडवर्टाइजमेंट इन डैश न्यूज़पेपर डेटेड डैश about a vacant post of dash. इसका मतलब आपने अपना बता दिया आपने कहाँ से देखा है. उसके बाद आप लिखते हैं that I wish to offer my candidature for the same post as I found myself capable. Yeah, as I am a capable person for the above post, so I want to put forward my candidature. This completes your first paragraph. The best part is that you can learn this and can write the same language into all the job applications. You need not to create it. That would remain same. Talking about the second paragraph. In second paragraph, children, we explain. Yaha, this is one letter which has two parts. This is just the one part of it. Second part I will explain you. Second part is resume. So, I hope everybody of you know how to make a resume, though I have attached one example of it in the PDF also. आपने देखा होगा that into resume you are writing almost your all the details, your personal also, your professional also, your experience also, you are sharing every detail into it. So what to write into para 2? What to explain about yourself? That is your qualities. In the interview of 10 to 15 minutes, your all the qualities cannot be judged by the interviewer. So you can write your interview qualities here. For example, you want to tell them that you have good communication skills, you have capability to manage, you are commanding into some other language also, you have suppose you are punctual, you are professional about your particular job. So these are some common qualities which can be written by in the second paragraph. Now coming up to the third paragraph. In third paragraph you would write that if you are selected, so you will be available for the interview on any date of their convenience, and how thankful you are, how good you will prove yourself to them, to the organization and to your work. That comes towards the last paragraph. And then you write thank you, which is up to you. You may write it and you may delete it, because as per the format, now thank you is not compulsory. That is why I am not writing into my letters thank you. Then you'll write yours truly and your name. But bache, this letter doesn't end here. This letter doesn't end here. This is just one part of it. Now, let me tell you one thing. After completing this letter, I am using this space because it is vacant, but it has to be written under this. इसके नीचे आप लिखते हैं अगली लाइन में E capital, N small, C small and N small. ENCL. That is the short form for writing including. What is it including? Your biodata. After finishing your letter, you have to complete it. उसके बाद leaving a line. In the next line you write inclusive biodata. That means the biodata is included now on the next page, not in the same page. अगर space बचा है notebook का तो भी नहीं. You will going to use the next page for writing the resume. Children, I hope that my students of class 11th and 12th know how to make a resume. And if you don't know, then don't worry. I have already attached a PDF that will be going to explain you that how to write a resume. Resume includes your name, your mother's name, your father's name, your date of birth, your address, and then your personal and your professional like qualities also and qualifications also. Your academic qualification and your professional qualification, and then some of your experience if you have any, and reference. I have attached today 2 examples into the PDF. You have to write both the examples into your notebook. Along with that, I have attached one question also, children. Every day I am putting a question. Sometimes I am giving 2 questions to you, sometimes I am giving 1. Make sure that you always practice them and write them into your notebook. Children, if you find any difficulty regarding any part of this letter, you may put forward a message to me and I will definitely reply you, or we will discuss the next day the same thing. I hope that today's letter is complete into your mind and you'll be able to write it. Thank you, children.